Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Happy New Year to you all. Do you know what? I'm feeling really fresh and alive this morning. I didn't go out last night, I was just hanging out with kiddo. So this morning we're going to do a little bit of bike cleaning. They've been getting smashed all winter. Yes, you are going to help me. We're going to get some child labour. But first...
we've got to welcome someone.
We're going to welcome someone. Should we move it back so we can see you?
We shall welcome a new person who just arrived yesterday. A cat.
So this is our newest addition to the family. What's her name?
Sooty.
Sooty. So this one is called Sooty. Tiny little cat.
Sooty the third.
Sooty, yeah, okay. So her full name is...
Sooty Tempura Fishy Face Tempura the third.
The Sooty Fishy Face Tempura the third, apparently. I've got two grimy bikes downstairs, so we're going to get out the Juice Lube stuff. You're going to squirt some of the stuff on for me. There's a funky hat there. She's going to catch the cat. So yeah, Juice Lube stuff. Do you know what? I used to use washing up liquid, and then Juice Lube sent me some stuff, and honestly, I'm a convert. I love it. Look, chain cleaner. Properly gets your chain clean. Fork sealant stuff. Keeps your fork all like nice and lubricated. Today, we're going to be doing a bit of a deep clean on the bikes. I'm going to chat you through it and attempt to do a bit of a voiceover. We're going to put the kitten somewhere safe. Put it in the microwave. And then, we're not going to put it in the microwave really.
Yeah, I'll put it in the microwave for you.
Do not put the cat in the microwave. So I'm going to talk you through how I keep my bikes in the tip-top condition throughout winter. Right, she's ready. Let's go. So I start by completely coating the bike in the Juice Lubes bike cleaning spray. All over the dirt, any of those hard to reach places. It's really good, it loosens up the dirt, and you just leave this to set for a few minutes and that will loosen up all the grime. And honestly, most of the time I can just give it a bit of a hose down after this without even scrubbing it. But we're going for a full deep clean today, so we're going to totally cover the bike in it, or kiddo's going to cover the bike in it. And then next up is the chain cleaning spray. This works great for your drivetrain, get in there in all the little gaps. Rear cassette, jockey wheels, all of it. Anything that the chain touches, I spray this on, and then I'll leave this as well for like 5 minutes, let it soak, and you'll see it will instantly just start, all the grime starts dripping off. Look at this, all over the floor, just covered in grit, grease, grime, oil, crap that you don't want on your drivetrain. I definitely prefer cleaning up a silver cassette. You notice more of a change. You notice all the grime coming off. With the black one, it's just not as fun. Like I said, you just leave this soaking, let it do its magic. Kiddo just enjoys spraying everything, so she's giving it an extra second or 15th coat. Put a little bit on a brush, and I use this brush to get in there and get all the little bits of stubborn dirt off. Clean the cassette really nicely, it gets all the grime off the chain. You can use a chain cleaner, but I find this hard brush works really well, gets right in the gaps. And hopefully, after this, my cassette will be looking brand new, and it'll be ready for some more winter miles. Again, another easy method is you simply just back pedal, hold the brush on, move it up and down, and this will get all the like grit and grime out from between the teeth of the rear cassette. Works really well. I mean, can't be that hard. My 7-year-old seeming to do it very easily here. So do it to your bike. And then look, once we wash it off, oh my god, look how clean that is. It looks like brand new. Let's ignore the fact that the back wheel is completely covered in mud, but my drivetrain is shiny. Now it's time to wash off all the bike cleaner and see if it's actually managed to loosen up some of that dirt. It does help if you actually spray the water at the mud, but kiddo will just spray it anywhere. Oh, look at that, see, look at that head tube, all nice and clean. I haven't even used the brush yet. This is simply bike cleaner and a power hose, and it's just getting everything off. Okay, so I don't normally do it this way, but I did forget to clean the other side of my bike. I was doing this with a 7-year-old, so I got slightly distracted, and I did forget to spray bike cleaner on the other side of the bike. So I'm going to give it a quick coat now. And just as I was saying, I don't really use brushes. There's a lot of stubborn dirt on this bike, so to clean the tyre up, I am just going to whack a bit of bike cleaner on the frame, and whack some on the brush, and then give it a quick going over, just to get all the big bits of mud off. I mean, this works really well for tyres. It gets between the tread. I want my bike looking factory fresh by the time I finish this, so I do take a bit of time just to make sure I've got all the like little bits off down by the rim. Tyres are a pain in the arse to clean, but they make the bike look so good if you get them nice. So the brush has loosened up all the dirt, so it's really easy to wash off now. Look how easy it's coming off. I mean, this bike has been abused over the last few weeks, and it is still looking so clean and fresh. And honestly, I'm always surprised how well this spray bike paint does hold up. I did, however, notice a small chip to the paint in my rear wheel. I'm not sure if that was from a rock or if it's from flexing and it's just chipped off. It does look like it's been smacked by a rock. Then I do actually coat the bike in another layer of bike cleaner. I mean, I might be going slightly over the top of the bike cleaning, but I just want it to be fresh and nice. And honestly, it's the holidays, so what else are you going to do? A little bit of bike cleaner on the sponge, it does help just to get in all the little nooks and crannies. It gets up all the dirt that I've missed. The wheels, the rims, the spokes here are really easy to clean compared to a normal spoked wheel. But at the same time, there are some little niggly bits that are a right pain in the arse to get to. But with a sponge, a brush, and a tiny little brush, you can get everything done. My mudguards always get full of crap, and to avoid this like horrible noise or this when you're riding along, I simply shove the sponge through the mudguard, rotate the wheel round, and it pops out the other side, pulling all the grit, grease and grime with it, and you end up with a nice fresh clean mudguard on the inside as well as the outside. And now it's time just to dry the bike off with a cloth. It doesn't have to be crazy dry because I'm going to give it a coat of Bike Protect afterwards, but this is just to get off any excess water that could be like lurking on spots. It tends to build up around the wheels, the rims, so I do just give it a quick wipe down, get it looking all nice and fresh. And you always notice here little bits of mud or dirt that you've missed, so I sneakily just give them a wipe away so we're fresh and clean for the next ride. The next thing, and I love this stuff, honestly, Bike Protect is amazing. You spray it all over your frame, it dispels all the water. I would advise not getting this near your discs unless you do have disc brake cleaner, so I'm not really worried about it at the moment because I can just chuck some disc brake cleaner on and get all this crap when it gets on my discs off afterwards at a later date. But this stuff is amazing. You spray it on, you leave it for a little bit, and then you just wipe it off, and it makes your bike look absolutely sparkling and fresh. Now it's time for the finishing touches. Give the chain a little wipe, get all the extra bits of dirt off that you may have missed. Extra bits of dirt? God, I hate voiceovers. Anyway, give the chain a wipe. Are you one of those people that applies chain oil to each individual link? I try to do this. It takes so long, and my ADHD just will not let me do it, so I just have to like slap it on. But if you do have the patience for this, apparently this is the best way to do it. This is as far as I got before I got bored, and then I switched it up to just the normal way, which most people do it. As it's winter, I'm using the Juice Lubes wet lube chain oil. There's no point for me using all conditions or anything other than the wet one because, well, we live in the UK and it's nothing but rain here. So this will keep my chain and drivetrain running smoothly for, well, a couple of rides until I have to clean it again. This is the downside to riding in the winter in the UK. This is a constant battle. I do this all the time. Oh, brake cleaner, this stuff's amazing. See, whack this on your brakes, on your calipers, just leave it, and when you ride along, it burns off all the crap, the gunk. It clears off all the contamination and it keeps your brakes just running awesomely all year round. I mean, disc brakes do make a lot of noise in the winter. They get wet, they get grimy, they squeak. Genuinely, one of my favourite products from Juice Lubes. I use it so often and it's one of the things that I keep on asking them for a top up. And then finally, it's time for a bit of lube, suction, friction, anti-stiction stuff. So if you're running a suspension fork, give it a little whack of this and you're sorted. Right, that is the bike all clean, fresh and ready to go for another few rides. I hope you guys found this interesting. Did I miss something? I don't know. I'm sure I did. Anyway, remember to like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.